Good morning everyone. Question number 3 of exercise 6.5 is given. Find the local maxima and local minima if any of the following functions. Find also the local maximum and the local minimum values as the case may be. So I am doing question number 3 and 4 of question number 3. So question number 3 is given hx is equal to sin x plus cos x and x is greater than 0 less than pi by 2. That means x is in the first quadrant. So here we have used second derivative test. Here we can also use the first derivative test. Here one more important thing is that the x belongs to an open interval and the open interval is 0 to pi by 2. So we use the first derivative test and the second derivative test for open intervals always, not for closed intervals. So whenever the question is given, you have to see that the domain is the open interval or the closed interval. If it is open interval, then you can use the first derivative and the second derivative, any one of it. H dash x is cos x minus sin x, and we will assume that h dash x is equal to 0 to find the value of x, which is the critical value. So cos x minus sin x is equal to 0. From here we can write cos x is equal to sin x. Now since x belongs to 0 to pi by 2, that means x is in the first quadrant. If it is in the first quadrant, then for what value of x cos x is equal to sin x? So the value is 45 degree, we all know. So pi by 4. So the critical value is pi by 4. Now we will do h double dash x for second derivative test. H double dash x is equal to, from cos x we will get minus sin x, and sin x, from sin x we will get cos x. So it will be minus sin x minus cos x. Now to find that x equal to pi by 4 is local maxima or local minima, we have to find h double dash of pi by 4. So from here we will get minus 1 by root 2 minus 1 by root 2, that is minus 2 by root 2, which is less than 0. Whenever h double dash pi by 4 is less than 0, that means pi by 4 is the point of local maxima. Whenever less than 0, it is the point of local maxima. Now to find the local maximum value, we have to find h pi by 4, which is root 2. So root 2 is local maximum value. Question number 4 is given fx is equal to sin x minus cos x, similar type of question as given in question number 3, but here x belongs to 0 to 2 pi. Here I am doing using second derivative test. So f dash x is equal to cos x plus sin x. Now to find the critical values, we have to assume that f dash x is equal to 0. So from here we will get sin x is equal to minus cos x. Since x belongs to 0 to 2 pi, that means 4 quadrants are included, then we have to find the values of x for which sin x is equal to minus cos x. So we have to choose the quadrants first where we need the value of x. So in the first quadrant, sin x and cos x both are positive. If we choose x equal to pi by 4, that means 45 degree, then from here we will get sin pi by 4 is 1 by root 2 and cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. But here it is given minus cos x, so here it will be minus 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2 can never be equal to minus 1 by root 2. So that is why we cannot find the value of x in the first quadrant. Now we can choose the quadrant like this, the second quadrant and the fourth quadrant. We cannot choose the third quadrant because in third quadrant also sin x is negative, cos x is negative. So we cannot equate both of them. So we will choose the quadrant, second quadrant and the fourth quadrant, because in second quadrant sin x is positive and cos x is negative. So since here already one negative sign is given, and in the second quadrant the value of cos x again will be negative, so negative negative it will be converted to positive, so we can equate. So to find the value in the second quadrant, we have to write pi minus pi by 4. So whenever we will find the value in the second quadrant, we have to write pi minus pi by 4. We cannot write pi by 2 plus pi by 4, because in this way also we can come to second quadrant. But if we write it like this, then whenever we will find sin x, that means sin pi by 2 plus pi by 4, then sin will be converted to cos, and whenever we will find cos x, that means cos pi by 2 plus pi by 4, then cos will be converted to sin, so our answer will be somewhat different. So whenever we will find the value like this, we will write here the even multiple of 90 degree, that means pi 180 degree. So pi minus pi by 4 is 3 pi by 4. Now sin 3 pi by 4 is 1 by root 2, you can find this value yourself. Cos 3 pi by 4 is minus 1 by root 2. Now if we write this line like this, we can put the value, then 1 by root 2 is equal to minus 1 by root 2. See, it will also convert it to 1 by root 2, so 1 by root 2 is equal to 1 by root 2. That means x can take the value 3 pi by 4. So now we will find the value in the fourth quadrant. So here also the same thing, we cannot write 270 degree plus 45 degree. We have to write 360 degree minus 45 degree. 360 degree means 2 pi minus pi by 4. We cannot write 270 degree because 270 degree is the odd multiple of 90 degree. So if we write 2 pi minus pi by 4, then it will become 7 pi by 4. Now sin 7 pi by 4 is minus 1 by root 2, and cos 7 pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. From this line, sin x is equal to minus cos x. If we put the values, then in place of sin x we have to write minus 1 by root 2, and in place of cos x we have to write 1 by root 2, and this minus sign is already given. So from here we can say minus 1 by root 2 is equal to minus 1 by root 2. So this part is satisfied. That means x can take the value 7 pi by 4. So two critical values are 3 pi by 4 and 7 pi by 4. Now for the second derivative test, we have to find f double dash x. F double dash x means minus sin x plus cos x. Now we will put the value of x here. So f double dash of 3 pi by 4, we can find the values. Minus sin 3 pi by 4 is minus 1 by root 2, cos 3 pi by 4 is minus 1 by root 2. So from here we will get minus 2 by root 2, which is less than 0. Whenever it is less than 0, that means it is the point of local maxima. 3 pi by 4 is the point of local maxima, and f of 3 pi by 4, which is equal to root 2, is the value of local maxima. Now for 7 pi by 4, f double dash of 7 pi by 4, from here we will get the value root 2, which is greater than 0. Whenever it is greater than 0, then 7 pi by 4 is the point of local minima, and f of 7 pi by 4, which is equal to minus root 2, is the value of local minima. So in this way you can use the first derivative test or the second derivative test to find the local maxima and local minima.